Hello and welcome to Leave It Live. This thing, it seems like so close, but it's whatever. In this video, I talk about Ancestor Money. I think I started this channel. It was me burning Ancestor Money because I thought it was such a genius concept. I thought it was a good concept. I thought it was a great idea to burn Ancestor Money. Ancestor Money comes from China. It's made in China, manufactured in China. And it's a way for you to remember your ancestors, for you to honor them. We all pray differently. We all believe different things. That's why there's so many different religions out there. There's so many things, people believe in. And it's like, you can't knock people for what they believe in, Without God, you don't have anything. Like, nothing else matters, People call it the universe. They call it, but it's like your belief and your faith is God. Everything is God. And it's like, I wanted a connection with my ancestors. That's why I burn now. That's why I burn Ancestor Money. It's like I just wanted something, because it's like going through spiritual warfare. It's not fun. It's not fun. And then it's like having to cleanse and having to overcome things and obstacles. And it's like, yeah, God is there. God is watching you. God is not gonna let things. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about this noise. Oh my God. It's like God, I was talking, God is there, God is not gonna let things kill you. Like, you're not gonna die. Like, you have to overcome things, and you have to learn lessons in life. Like, a lot of stuff that happened to us is like, we have to learn from it, we have to grow from it, we have to overcome it. And it was just a point in my life where things were just so overwhelming because I didn't have anybody with me. I have God. Yes, I have God, but it's like I wanted to do more. I wanted something more. So I wanted the ancestors. I heard about Ancestor Money, and I just thought it was an amazing thing. But and that's why I started burning Ancestor Money. It was a reader. What was her name? All Eternal Love. Like, she told me, start burning Ancestor Money so that it can unblock the blockages within your financial flow. I didn't know what it was, and she was like, go on Amazon and look it up. So I went on Amazon and I looked it up, and I bought it, and then I just started doing more research, because I look up information. Like, if I don't know something, I'm gonna look it up, and I just thought it was an amazing concept for you to be able to burn the money for your ancestors. Like, you can remember your ancestors. Like, your ancestors are a part of you. A lot of stuff that happens in life is curses from the ancestors. There's things the ancestors could not overcome. You're here. You are here. You're alive, and you're here to overcome all the things the ancestors could not. You have to learn the lesson. You have to break the curse. Help the ancestors. You help them by burning the money. Like, they need the money. That's why they make the money. They make the money so we regular people can burn the money and help the ancestors in the spirit realm. The ancestors can be fucked up. They don't have everything. They don't have anything. They're in a whole nother realm with nothing. The money is made for you to burn it, for you to get it and burn it for your ancestors. You burn it, you can talk through the flame. That's how you communicate with your ancestors, is through the flames. Like, you could say stuff, you could talk to them. Like, you could actually talk and have a conversation with them. A lot of shit happens in life, and sometimes you just want to talk. Like, yes, you could talk to God too, but it's like, if you have some things that are left unsaid, or something that you don't understand, it's something within the bloodline. something within the bloodline, and you want to talk to your ancestor, like you could just burn the money, talk to your ancestors. Like you could talk to God too. You know, everyone prays differently. I like candles. I like candles. I like candles all the time. I do tea lights every day. I do the glass encased candles. I do all kind of candles. Like that's a part of me. That's just what I do. That's a part of my life. Like I can't change that about myself. Like to light a candle and I thank God. You know, I wake up in the morning and I thank God that I'm awake. You know, I'm alive. I'm okay. You know, all this black magic, all this shit these people doing, it didn't affect me. You know, and I'm alive. I wake up and I burn ancestor money, and I thank the ancestors. You know, just to be able to burn the money and give it to them so that they can live a better life in the afterlife. You know, it's an Asian concept. Ancestor money is an Asian concept. This is not American. This is not something that I made up and I just started doing. No, it's an Asian concept and I just picked it up. Like I just like the concept of ancestor money. I looked up the emperor and I thought this man was so amazing, and he was so honorable. He was such a good human being. They still talk about the Jade Emperor. They make these bills with the Jade Emperor because he held such importance. He was such a good man. He wanted to help everybody. He wanted to help everybody, you know, and he wanted justice for the people that were injustices were being done to. He wanted justice for those people. You know, people been doing black magic for years. It's not like it doesn't exist. Like people been doing this for years, you know. Not everyone burns ancestor money. Not everyone understands the concept of it. It's just a way for you to burn the money, to have a stronger connection with your ancestors. You know, we all go through things. Our ancestors failed at a lot of things. You know, the ancestors cursed us. We're cursed, and we have to figure out what is the curse, and we have to break that curse. You know, so the ancestors are not perfect. You know, yeah, they fucked up a lot, but it's like that's why we come. We come here now to break these curses. We break these generational curses. You burn the money and you help them. You just help them. You're like, you know, you still love them. Like, you don't hate them because they don't curse the bloodline. You don't hate them. You still love them and care about them. You know, in the Spanish culture, we have the altars, the ofrendas. We have the Day of the Dead. We remember our ancestors. Like a lot of different cultures remember their ancestors. They have different ways to praise them. Some people dig them up from the grave and chill with them all day, all week, chilling with them like they never died. And I'm just like, wow, like, you know, that's a little much. But you know, I understand because everybody believes different things, and you can't knock a person for their beliefs because that's what they believe, and they think, you know, they believe whatever they believe. They believe that things are going to be better. They do what they do, and things are going to get better. You can't knock them for that. You just leave them. You let them, you just leave them alone. And they're fine doing what they do. Like, mind your business, you know? I burn ancestor money. I talk about it. I talk about ancestor money. I try. You know, I try to talk and encourage others to burn ancestor money too. It's an Asian concept. It's made in China, manufactured in China. You can go on the Amazon website. You can look look through the product description. You can figure it out. Like, what is ancestor money? What is it for? How do you burn it? Why do you burn it? You know, there's a whole bunch of information online. So it's not like the blind leading the blind. No, it's like it's information. I do a lot of research. Like when I don't understand something, I will look it up. But I would never knock a person for doing something different because I do different shit. And it's like, like nobody can make me stop doing what I'm doing because they have this belief that this is no. No, it's like if I do something, it's because I think it helps me, because I was overwhelmed at one point. I wasn't doing return ascenders. I wasn't always doing return ascenders as tea lights. I was doing the glass encased candles. They were black. They were sooty. They were crazy. And it was just a lot of warfare. Like I had a lot of people wanted me dead. So if it wasn't the government institution, it was people from other countries, and I'm trying to help them, and they just get mad. Like, and I just want to help them, but they get angry, or they want to take what you have, So it's like I'm just so over it. And I didn't know what to do, and I was like, I'm not going to be like them. I'm not going to do what they do. And I believe in God, and I will pray to God. I would thank God every day. Every day I wake up, I'm just like thank you. Like, thank you. I am awake. I am alright. I am alive. When I heard of Ancestor Money, when I heard about it, I started doing my research on it. I started burning it every day. Every day I was burning Ancestor Money because it was a time like things wasn't perfect. Things weren't perfect, but things were all right. They were okay. Like, I don't need anything. Like, I'm not missing anything. I'm not muerta del hambre, like I'm not, I don't know how do you say that? Like, I'm alright. Whatever happens in life, it's like I'm alright. I'm alright with the way things are. And burning Ancestor Money, it could have been therapeutic for me. It could have been like I just wanted someone to talk to because I was going through a lot of spiritual warfare at the time. And then it was like there was just no one I could talk to. It was no one I could talk to about the warfare. And then it was like I felt alone, but it's like I'm never alone. It's like God is there. I know the sirens, New York City. Hold on. Oh, it stopped. Okay. But it's like I know God is there, but it's like I just wanted more because God sees everything. Like, He sees everything. All this stuff that I'm going through, I just have to overcome it. I just have to overcome it. And then it's like damn, And then I would talk to the answer. I would just tell them like all my shit. Like, I want to know why, or why I gotta do or go through all this stuff. And it was like, it's like I just had to be at peace with things. And it's like I just had to handle it. I had to handle it. I had to maintain. I had to control myself. I could not act up. I could not overreact. I cannot act crazy because it's like everybody's doing the same thing. It's all spiritual warfare. So it could be in another country, then it's here in America too, and then everybody's just playing in the magic, and then it's nothing I can do. It's no one I can talk to. It's nothing you could really do. So I would burn the money all the time. That's what I would do. I would just burn the money, and I would just like, it's gonna be okay, everything is gonna be all right. And I would pray to God. I would thank God every day I wake up. I'm just so thankful to be alive, because you have no idea all this shit that people do, and it's crazy. So Ancestor Money, it can help you financially because that's how they sell it. It's to attract wealth. It's to unblock these blockages you may have within your financial flow. It's a spiritual item, so your dreams are going to be more vivid. It's like, it's just going to bring you closer to your ancestors. And yeah, the ancestors fucked up, but you're here now to fix those mistakes. You're here to break those generational curses. You're here to change things. You're here to do things differently. And God is watching. God is watching all of us. And He sees everything. And it's just like, did you learn the lesson that you learn. And it's, because everything is a test. All these obstacles, you gotta overcome it. You just gotta overcome it. Don't be like them. Don't choose to do the same things that these people do. Like, don't be like them. Like, you just overcome this shit. Like, you'll be fucked up for a little bit, but it'll pass. It'll go away. You will be all right. Your ancestors, you help them. You help them in the spirit realm. Every time you overcome something, it's like you're helping them. Because whatever you do now in this lifetime, the ancestors couldn't do it. We were oppressed. We were going through so many things in life. The ancestors. Now we're here and we can create change. And that's what we're here to do. We're supposed to change things and break these curses, Ancestor money, to me, it helped. It helped me. Because sometimes I wanted to talk. I just wanted to talk. I wanted to talk to my godfather. My godfather passed away. I didn't get to see him. I didn't get to tell him that I loved him or that I cared about him and that, he was just an important person. And I wasn't there. So I burned the money. And I talk. I get emotional. I get, because it's... Sometimes you don't get to talk and tell people that passed away. You don't get to tell them what you always wanted to tell them. And then it's like the money is made. It's created for you to buy it and burn it. Sometimes you have stuff you just wanna say it. Like, you could just talk through the flames and say how you feel. And it's freeing. Like, you feel better. Like, I feel better when I burn the money. Like, you don't have to burn the money. No, you don't have to do it. But I like to do it. And it just made things better for me. Like, things just were better. And I don't understand how they got better. They just got better. And that's why I kept burning the money. Because things actually got better. And yes, God is there. God is watching. God sees everything. And I never forgot God. But it's like, sometimes you want more. You want more. You want more. That's why people, they do the most. Not do the most. Because ancestor money, it's not hard. It's made in China. It's made for everyone all over the world to get it. And it's like, you don't have to burn the money. You don't have to. But it will help you. If you want it to help you, it can help you. If you want, it's if you want. Like, nothing is forced. It's like everything is like you learn it. You pick up things. Like, you learn things from people and you pick things up. Like, I picked this up from a reader. She was talking about ancestor money. And she's like, you need to burn ancestor money to unblock these blockages that you have in your financial flow. And I was like, what? I didn't understand. So I know I talk about the money all the time. But when I first heard about it, I didn't understand. And I had to look it up and I had to do my research and I had to figure this shit out. And I was like, oh, it's actually a good thing. And that's why I kept burning it. I look up the information. I try to inform others. And I talk about ancestor money all of the time because it did help me. Because there was a time I didn't know what to do. And I needed something. I wanted something. And God is always there. But it's like I wanted something more. I wanted my ancestors. Like, I just wanted more spiritual help or connection. Like, yes, I have God and I have the angels and I have all of that, yes, but I wanted my ancestors too. That's why I started burning the money, because it was just so much warfare and I wanted more help. So I wanted to be connected to the ancestors. And I'm a spiritual person, so I have the ancestors, I have God, I have the angels, I have I have all this, and then I still invoke the spirit of the Santa Muerte because I still wanted more help. I felt like I needed more help, so I am Yeah, I invoke the spirit of Santa Muerte. Santa Muerte is always with me, and I don't have nothing but good things to say to her. She puts an end. She puts an end to everything. All this black magic people doing. I burn the money because the emperor is like, he want justice. I want justice too. But you know, I'm doing this. And then it's like I'm doing my return of senders and I still want more. I still want more protection. Like, you know, I want help. So I invoke the spirit of Santa Muerte. She is holy death. She is death. She brings death. She is a holy death. It's for people that are being, you know, you have to have a good heart. Your heart has to be in the right place in order to invoke her. You can't, not everyone can invoke her, because if your heart is in the wrong place or you have malicious intent, you can't invoke the spirit of Santa Muerte. There's a lot of research you will have to do on your own. You know, there's a lot of videos on YouTube that talk about Santa Muerte. If you want to know more about her, if you want to invoke the spirit, once you wake her up, she's with you forever, and you have to stay with her. Like, you have to take care of her. Like, you have to do your part, you know. But once she's with you forever, and she is for your highest good, your protection. She's not evil, you know. She can look scary because she's a skeleton, but she is a good thing. She's good for me because I was being spiritually attacked. All right, I'm being spiritually attacked all the time, and I'm just like, I just wanted more protection. So I invoke the spirit. Yes, I invoke the spirit. I burn ancestor money. I talk to God every day, and I'm thankful and I'm blessed every day. I just say thank you. Like, I don't have everything, but I am grateful for everything that I do have, and I'm thankful for everything that I do have. I'm thankful for all the obstacles that I had to go through, all the things I had to endure, all this black magic. Like, this shit is crazy. And all I could say is I just thank God. Thank God, because I'm here. I'm still here. I can talk about it. I can burn ancestor money, and I'm alright. I'm alright. And I could say thank you to the ancestors. Like, I love you, ancestors, and I want to help them. So I burn the money because that's what it's made for. It's made for you to burn it for your ancestors. It's made in China. The instructions are all over the Amazon website. You can Google ancestor money and it'll just give you what it is. You know, it's a good thing and it will help you. I haven't read anything negative about ancestor money because it's a good thing and it has been done for many years. Burning money has been done for many, many, many years. Like, people been doing this and it's done all over the world. So why should I stop? I'm not gonna stop burning ancestor money. It's like, are you crazy? Like, I invoke the spirit of Santa Muerte, but she's with God too. If you don't know God, you can't invoke the spirit of Santa Muerte if you don't have God. You need God in your life for everything. Without God, you don't have anything. You can't do anything if you don't have God in your heart. You have to believe in God, you know. I don't know, I just wanted to talk about it because I talk about ancestor money. I talk about it all the time. I talk about it all the time. I be like, yo, you gotta get some ancestor money. Tap on any link, you know. But it was therapeutic for me. It helped me, and I'm glad that I burnt ancestor money. And I'm not gonna stop burning ancestor money because if things got better for me, like, why am I gonna stop burning it if things actually got better? Like, things got better, and I was just like, oh shit, like, things actually got better. So I kept burning it. I'm gonna keep burning it. I invoke the spirit of Santa Muerte. I thank her like every morning. I be like, I have a bigger statue of her. I be like, and I thank her for just being here for me and protecting me with all this shit, all this black magic. And yes, God is there. God is there and he sees all this shit. He sees everything. And it's like, and I'm just thankful to be here, you know, but there are helpers that help God. Santa Muerte helps God. And if you don't believe in God, you cannot invoke her. That's how that goes. The ancestors are spirits. They're spirits. They are not here. You cannot see them, but you can have your altar for your ancestors. You can remember them. That's how it is in the Spanish culture. They want you to remember the ancestors. Don't forget the ancestors. You have to have an altar. You have to have like a feast for them. Dia de los Muertos. It's like a big day, a big holiday. They have it in other countries too, to honor the dead, remember the dead. China, they remember the ancestors and it's a big deal. It's like, you don't remember your ancestors, you don't honor them? Like, what? Like, you know, people look at you kind of funny. Like, you never heard of Ancestor Money? Like, oh my God. You know, but that's that. It's like everyone is different. Everyone is different. Everyone believes in different things. So it's like you can't knock a person for what they believe in. You know, if it makes them feel better, then let them do it. Like, why are you going to try to make them feel like they're less than because they're doing something different? You know, God sees everything, and it's like he just sees everything. He oversees everything, and God needs help because God can't do everything by himself, you know. So he has his angels, he has his helpers, he has his saints. That's why people can invoke spirits. They can do this and they can do that. There is evil and there is also, you know, there's all kinds of things, and it's like you just have to be mindful. You have to be awakened. You have to know. You know, you have to know what is going on, because a lot of people, I don't know why we were raised like everything is fine and dandy, and then everybody's out here just doing black magic on each other, and like we wasn't raised to know that that's what people do. We wasn't well, I wasn't raised to know that. Like, I always thought you just gotta work, you gotta get a job, you gotta do this and you gotta do that. I didn't think people did black magic. I didn't figure that out until I grew up, and then people started doing black magic on me. Steal your underwears and your bras and take it to the Dominican Republic and bury it in the ground and do some shit to you. Try to have you all fucked up, have your money fucked up, and like, I didn't know people did any of that stuff until I got older. And people just doing shit, and I'm like, what the entire fuck? But you have to go through things. When you go through some things, then you figure shit out, and it's like, oh, that's what they want. That's what they want. Like, everybody's doing this shit. Like, and you have to protect yourself. You have to be aware. Just protect yourself. Burn ancestor money. You know, if you need to figure out like what is ancestor money, like why is she talking about it so much, tap on the link. Look at the product description on the Amazon website. Google search ancestor money. Read the information for yourself. Who is the Jade Emperor? Who is that man right there? The Jade Emperor. Who does he represent? What does he represent? You know, how is he gonna help you? Look it up. Like, I'm not gonna tell you anything negative on this channel. This is the positive channel, and I just try to help people. You know, I just try to help you. You know, you don't have to do Return to Senders. If you don't want to do Return to Senders, you're scared of candles, you don't have to do Return to Senders. You know, your words have power. You could speak it. Rebuke the energy. You don't want the energy around, rebuke it. I rebuke this energy. Like, get out of your energy. I rebuke you. and get out of here. But I like candles, so I like candles. I like candles. I like candles just to say thank you. I like candles to talk to God. I just like candles for anything. Like when I want to say what's in my heart, I'll light a candle and I'll speak it, and it's to God. You know, it's to God. It's to the universe. It's to, we all have an outlet. Like you have to have an outlet. You have to find your peace. What brings you peace? What makes you feel better? What made me feel better was burning ancestor money. Burning this money made me feel so much better because I was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed and I didn't know what to do. And I was doing the cleansings, I was doing the salt baths, I was doing the incense, I was doing the sage, I was doing everything. Oh my god, that's my daughter. But this video I'm in 30 minutes. But it's talking about ancestor money because I know I talk about it all the time and I try to encourage others to burn the money. Burn the money too. Like it's not a bad thing. Like it is gonna help you. Like yes, the ancestors went through a difficult time. The ancestors fucked up. Yeah, that's why we're fucked up now, because the ancestors fucked up. We are here now to fix things that they couldn't fix. Like they fucked up and they couldn't do it. They didn't grow, they didn't heal, they didn't evolve, they didn't break the curse, the generational curse. So now we have to break it. We're stuck living it. We're stuck living the generational curse because they couldn't break it. So, there's that. I was talking about ancestor money, the return of sunders, how I started with ancestor money because, we all go through things in life. And I'm 44. I'll be 45 in November. And I was just going through a difficult time in my life and I was being spiritually attacked. And it was just a lot. It was a lot. God is always with me. But I wanted more. I wanted the ancestors. I have the ancestors. I have the angels. I have all of that. But I still wanted more. And I invoked Santa Muerte. I invoked Santa Muerte. And she is a spirit. She works with God, You need to know God. In order to invoke Santa Muerte, you need God. You can't do nothing without God in your life, I guess I just wanted to talk, just talk. Because, everybody believes in different things. Everybody has their reasoning to believe in different things, There's a reason, I have a reason. Like, I just wanted more. I just wanted more protection. I wanted more, I just wanted more, and I know God is everything. God is watching everything. God sees everything. And I never chose to be like these people because I know these people are cursed. And I'm like, I am not going to be cursed. I am not going to curse my children. I am not going to be fucked up. Like these people are all fucked up, going through all kinds of problems. And it's like, yo, that's not my problem. That's not my problem. I'm going to continue to do my return to sunders. I'm going to rebuke the energy. I'm going to burn my ancestor money. And it's like, and I'm going to move forward. And I'm going to be happy. And I'm going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. That's all. Like, if you want to know more about the ancestor money, you want to know more about the Jade Emperor, just tap on any link. It's going to take you straight into the Amazon website. It's going to give you more information on ancestor money. It's going to tell you all about it. It's going to tell you the purpose of burning it, how to burn it, why to burn it, when is a good time to burn it. It's going to tell you like a whole bunch of stuff. If you want to know, you're going to know. If you want to know something, you're going to know. You can Google search ancestor money on your own and you'll see what it is. It's a good thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with burning ancestor money and talking to your ancestors. Like, if you want to talk to, you could talk to them. You love them, you miss them, you want to talk to them, you want to understand more, you want to understand better. You could, it's okay. Like, it is okay. Nothing is wrong with that. I don't know. Always lead with love, stay positive, vibe high. And I'll talk to you later. And I'm sorry I went in 35 minutes. Bye.